Okay, go.
Welcome back to the channel!
Today we have a series of Would You Rather questions all geared around towards juicy couple things you want to know. Because who wouldn't? Also, we have popcorn because necessities.
First one. Would you rather skydive or parasail?
Are you liking my chewing? Maybe it's ASMR.
Huh?
Maybe it's ASMR.
What's ASMR?
Me chewing.
What's ASMR?
You don't know what ASMR is?
No.
Babe, it's like the most satisfying sounds.
Is that like LOL? Like some acronym for something?
Alexa, what does ASMR stand for? Sorry, what was the question?
Anyways. Skydive or parasail?
Skydive. Way cooler. Which one did you do?
Parasailing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I would do skydiving maybe, but I'm terrified of the idea of it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the feeling of falling. I don't really understand that one. Kiss a frog or never kiss your significant other again? Wow, you're really thinking about this. Mine would hands down be kiss a frog.
Well, then I was just thinking of all the diseases I could get, and then if I can't live my life right, what if I die from kissing a frog?
You wouldn't be kissing a poisonous frog. It would be a frog, just a normal frog.
Diseases.
So Mariah doesn't love me.
I would kiss a frog. Might die because of it, but
I don't know that you would. That was not convincing at all. Would you rather fart during serious conversations or burp every time you kiss?
Burp every time you kiss.
Really?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, so if the fart, they could be quiet farts. I don't know. And they could not even smell. What if they're just silent and not deadly farts?
No, because even when that happens, yes, that has happened to me. I feel like it's happened to everyone. Well, both of them have, but specifically the farting. It's even when it happens and it's quiet, it still makes you laugh, inside at least. So it's then you can't concentrate on the serious conversation, which sometimes could be a good thing, depending on the conversation.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to burp every time after I kiss, though. That would be I don't know, I just feel like it would kind of ruin attraction if you're just burping every time. It takes something special and just makes fun of it every time.
Well, okay, that's the same thing with a serious conversation.
Yeah, but I don't care about those people. You're the person I have to live forever and ever with. I would prefer that to be better than people that who cares if I fart? I get to leave them and come back to you. And if it's a serious conversation with you and I fart, then it takes our seriousness and makes a joke out of it, and it's funny.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, you don't really find it funny, so it would be funny to you, but...
I find it funny when I do it. With you, it's just gross.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Actually, I find it funny when you do it, too, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I find it funny when you do it. I find it funny when I do it.
Mm-hmm.
Lick peanut butter off of someone's butt or out of their armpit.
Honestly, that's such a hard one.
Armpit, for me, hands down, not even a question.
Maybe if it was the top of their butt.
Armpit, hands down.
If I had to lick armpit off of your butt or your armpit, I would 100%.
If you had to lick armpit off of my butt or my armpit.
If I had to lick peanut butter off of your armpit, I have the popcorn stuck in my throat. If I had to lick peanut butter off of your armpit or your butt, I would hands down say your butt, because your armpit is long hair. There's no way I'd do that.
I don't understand being more grossed out by hair than by a butt and all of the things that butts do.
Well, no, if it's upper butt, almost your back.
I just said butt. Who knows where they're gonna plop that dollop? You don't get to pick what location it's in.
Okay, so you would rather lick peanut butter from a man's armpit, hairy armpit, than a butt?
If it's a man's armpit and a man's butt, then yes.
After they worked out or something? Ugh.
But think about it. All that's going to happen to the taste of the peanut butter
Stop
is it gets
right
more
now.
salty
Justin,
if it's in an armpit.
Up.
Ride a horse bareback and naked or drink a gallon of expired milk.
I feel like it would be an oddly intimate experience riding or just being anywhere around an animal naked. That idea just really weirds me out.
Yep.
I don't like that. But at the same time, like, drinking a whole gallon of milk, expired or not, sounds like a stomach ache. I don't even know.
If it was like a glass of milk, I would take the milk.
Yeah, but maybe
I'm gonna go with naked bareback on a horse.
Yeah, and I think I would too, just because like a gallon of expired milk is just a lot.
Yeah, I feel like really like master of nature. I would do that.
Okay.
It's really like wild man out there, you know. Would you rather be forced, not be able to control your body at all, to either dance or sing to every song you heard?
Dance. Singing, okay. No offense to you singers out there. But I always find it really, really awkward when people, whether they have a good voice or they don't, when they just suddenly like start singing, like out of nowhere, and then you ask them a question and then they just keep singing. I know a lot of people that have done that, and it's just weird, honestly. Yeah. I love hearing people sing. Love it so much. But just the random singing, and then, yeah, I don't know. I'm good. I'd much rather just dance.
I would just pick dancing because it would just be weird to, like, uncontrollably have to, like, burst out into song. Yeah. Like, oh, how's your day? And then I hear, like, Firework by Katy Perry in the background, and you're just like, maybe you're fine. You know, that'd be weird, you know? So I'd pick dancing because at least then you can kind of be like, you know, have a little bit of,
it's a lot
as you're like having a conversation with somebody. Who knows what kind of dancing you'd be forced to do though? Maybe it'd be like intense disco. You'd just be sitting there and be like, so how's your day at the store?
That'd be better than like belting Phantom of the Opera.
That is true. That is true. Would you rather say everything that comes into your mind or not talk at all?
Well, I feel like I would rather say everything that comes to my mind. Because, yeah, you know, there's some thoughts which are just pure evil and everything that it's human to think. All of those can be, like, talked down and explained and, like, understood. But not talking, that would be a lot.
I would definitely pick not talking.
Really?
You'd never be able to keep a secret. You'd never be able to...
That's true.
You'd never be able to surprise someone. You'd never be able to not offend anyone.
Yeah, you'd be constantly offending people.
And everyone would not like you because even if it wasn't about offending them or not, just somebody who's constantly just speaking their mind all of the time, no one would want to be around you at all.
That would get so annoying.
Yeah. If you're quiet, people, you know, there's lots of like people that can't talk that can, you know, be great friends and can still be a good listener, and you can write still, you can still communicate, you just can't talk. Would you rather skinny dip or jump off a bridge into water?
Yeah, I don't know, like it weirds me out, the idea of skinny dipping in like the ocean when like critters and everything just like fly up in your cooch. No thanks, no thanks. If it was
in
like
the ocean, a critter flies,
swims, whatever. If it was in a pool, I would have 100% skinny dip. But yeah, if it was in the ocean, then I would for sure jump off a bridge before skinny dipping there. What would you do?
I would pick skinny dipping. I mean, jumping off a bridge isn't that big of a deal either, as long as the landing's safe, you know?
As long as it's like in a pool or something. I just don't like water that isn't like chlorinated.
You're usually not going to find bridges over pools or oceans, though. So, would you rather eat cow tongue or crickets?
Okay, haven't had cow tongue, have had crickets. Crickets actually aren't that bad. I had like I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about, like the fried flavored ones. They were like barbecue flavored. They were actually fairly tasty. Not that I would like have them, not that I would ever like crave them again. That was a little creepy. What's that? There's a floor above us. Yeah, I don't know. Wait, what was? Oh, cow tongue? Yeah, no. Crickets for sure, all the way around.
Honestly, could go either way. I've never had either one, but I've heard cow tongue is actually pretty good, even though it sounds disgusting.
Really?
That's what I've heard. Yeah. And crickets, I've heard, are kind of like chicken. I guess I'd pick crickets because cow tongue does sound a little bit more gross. Would you rather walk in on your parents or have them walk in on you?
I feel like have them walk in on me is less weird because it's like I shouldn't say me, I should say us. Because like there's just some things you can't see. I would rather not being the one seeing the things.
That is true, yeah. I feel the same way, definitely, because kind of all the awkwardness is on them. Because if you walk in there, yeah, it's weird having someone have walked in on you, but like, I'm kind of it's like, okay, whatever. That was weird. But for the person, like, if you were to walk in on somebody, you'd feel like super weird and awkward and like not really know how to. So yeah, I agree. Oh, that's it. That was the last question.
We're hungry. We're gonna go eat dinner.
Who won?
Thank you guys so much for watching and being here. If you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe to not only our YouTube, but all of our socials in the description box below, and we will see you next week. Bye!
Bye! Yeah, I think that's it.